It's Ketchup Packets.
Hey everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets. Today we are watching the last episode of Season 1 of The Penguin. Episode 8 is called A Great or Little Thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's a...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it'll have context in the episode, right?
Yeah.
He's doing a great or a no, that's weird. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, that is a weird name, especially for the final episode. I feel
That's
like
right.
It's a little soft on the... It's like not impactful enough, but
That's right.
you know, whatever.
So, what's going on the Penguin, Nate? Last time, there was a heart attack.
Yeah, there was a heart attack. Sal's dead.
He's very
He's
dead.
very dead.
Uh-huh.
A bomb went off in the production facility.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's right.
Car bomb.
Big explosion.
Yep.
Had
His
to
mom
get
is
away.
kidnapped.
Uh-huh.
We thought she was dead in the car, but it was a bomb instead. So that's
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They thought they were getting back at Oz with a similar corpse in the trunk trick, and they turned out not to be doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what else do we got? I mean, it's all just kind of coming to a head with Sofia and Oz, and... Yeah,
Sofia's trying to ruin his whole life.
Right.
Right. Trying to take him down completely. But she seems like she doesn't want him dead anymore. She just wants him to suffer, kind of.
I mean, they could probably both happen, you know?
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
can't suffer after you're dead, so you
That's
gotta
the thing.
do the suffering
You gotta do
first.
the thing first. Yeah, right.
So, yeah, but...
Literally blew up his spot.
Uh-huh.
Kidnapped his mom, you know.
Does his mom survive the episode? What do you think?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say she's...
Mom doesn't survive?
No.
Does Vic survive?
If I was... Okay. If this is the only season of the show, I say he doesn't survive either.
And
The penguin becomes the penguin from the loss of, like,
those two?
everything.
Yeah.
Everyone in his life that means anything to him, right?
Right.
That's it.
So they both die. Sophia, do we still think goes to Arkham, or dies, or gets away, or what?
Well, okay. So if they were planning season 2 of this, they wrote it to have a second season, Sofia would need to live, and I think Vic would also live.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make sense?
You need him as like your everyman
Yeah.
that's you're entering the story with.
But you can't have Sofia as Penguin's foil when you have Batman.
It's
as
true,
the
yeah.
foil.
So you gotta...
Penguin needs to rise completely to the top of
So you think she might die as well? You know, it's just gonna be a everybody dies kind of finale? That could be bloody and interesting. I guess you raised the last question before we dive into this episode. Is Batman in this?
Oh.
Does he show up
Does he show up?
for the finale of the series? This is
I'm
a
gonna
Batman
say...
villain.
I'm gonna say no. Because
Yeah.
they wouldn't cast someone else to play Batman.
Right.
Right.
I mean, they could get Robert Pattinson, or you could
What
just
do you think?
have
I mean...
somebody in the suit without speaking or anything. You know, he could have Batman in the just punch. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
if you're
tricky.
gonna put
Yeah,
Batman
you
in
just
there,
don't
you're
do
gonna...
that.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe he did. Maybe he was like, yeah, I'll do it. You
Yeah.
know? It would be a fitting finale to have some sort of like exchange between them, you know?
I feel like it's an overshadowing of this being about the Penguin, though. You know,
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
true.
that's
Once you put Batman in there, all of a sudden it's about Batman.
right. He's a
Yeah.
he's a very big deal. So yeah, my instinct says probably no, but only one way to find out. Should
Yeah.
we watch the season finale of
Oh,
the Penguin?
absolutely.
All right, we're gonna watch it.
Yeah, we have a Patreon. Check it out in the link below. We have full-length reactions over there. We have movie polls. Anybody can now vote in the movie polls. So even if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, you can just go over there and help us figure out what we want to watch next. Yeah, check it out, or don't, or I don't know. Let's watch a Penguin.
Go back to that time.
Sophia's evil doctor doing therapy on Francis.
Yeah.
Friend? It's me.
That's Rex Calabrese.
Oswald has always been so needy.
I'm in peace with it. I did. But now, what he's done, I can't.
What he's done?
Does she know?
Does she know? Yeah.
I found this in his coat.
He was with him, Rex. He lied to me.
Oh.
My babies were drowning in those tunnels, and he didn't say a word. He had every chance.
Yeah.
If you had a lot of time to think about it, yeah, you'd put it together.
I could have saved them. They'd be here with me right now.
So
But Oswald didn't want that.
how would she ever forgive him if she actually knew that?
I don't think she ever really did.
Probably not.
She seems to have a lot of resentment towards him all the time.
Most of the guys that come to me say they're looking to make money. I want loyalty. I bring in guys who are looking for a father. Guys like that got a void to fill. They'll do anything for me.
So that's what Oz is?
Oswald, he don't need a father. He's devoted to you. You can use that. Foster what he's got. Embrace it. Raise it.
Okay.
You've got
Maybe he'd be great.
a highly attached psychopath
not.
on your
I don't
hands. Really use that.
Yeah.
You want me to look the other way? Ignore what he's done? What kind of mother would I be?
That's an understandable
Yeah.
reaction.
Right.
Well, then maybe you let him go.
I let him go. You mean?
Dude.
You'd be willing to help me with something like that?
Talking about having him whacked when he's a little kid?
No way.
Mom,
Is that what she meant?
I got dinner
Let
for
him
you.
go?
Yeah. Sleeping with the fishes.
Oh.
Let's just try and stay in the moment, okay?
Huh?
You're with Oswald, your son,
Learning things they can use? How can they use this
Jazz
stuff?
Club, Monroe's.
She's under hypnosis.
Right.
Right, so.
I'm gonna get you out of the east side, Ma. Put you up somewhere real nice.
So he's just been
Better than what we got now.
obsessed with her from a very young age.
Yeah, yeah.
On the top floor, in a penthouse,
I
like you
think
want. With a view of
He
the whole
locked his
friggin'
brothers
city.
in there because he
I'll
was
get you
mad.
expensive clothes and
But he
and
kept him in
jewelry.
there
Nice
because he
shit,
knew
too.
he'd be all alone with Ma.
Yes.
Right.
Just don't give up on me.
Oh man. That's the reason why he didn't.
Come
I
on,
mean,
Ma.
she was gonna have him whacked, right?
Yeah.
And then
Maybe
this
that's why
speech
she
was-
took him out. Yeah. Rex is here.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gonna happen.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
So we're going to save him?
We gotta get down there.
Well, Ozzy's probably dead.
He's gonna be crawling with cops. You don't know that, right? We gotta check. Let's go.
This guy's slippery. He's got a way of
Oh, man, go back.
not dying.
Wait. That's it?
Triads don't care.
Yeah.
Wow. You're all a bunch of fucking cowards. You know that?
What did you say?
Coward. We'll pull a gun on a kid.
He's gonna run away now? That's bullshit.
Watch what you say.
Yeah, a little too big for your britches, Vic.
Are you gonna catch a bullet? Then you really don't matter.
Let's go.
He's like, yeah, pick your battles. This is a bad spot to be in.
It's the jazz club where it all happened. They're gonna kill her in front of him.
What's the point of all the therapy then?
You know, when Berto and I were kids,
To psychologically torture Oz. They needed
Yes.
information they
our
can torture
private
Oz
green
with.
house with 2 baby birds inside. One of the birds was bigger than the other one, and I got nervous for the smaller bird. I thought it was going to die, but then one morning, when the mama bird was away,
Why can't he spit that rag out?
the smaller
I know.
bird
Well, I think he's.
viciously attacked the bigger bird,
Don't they just kick his ass if he does?
I
You know?
guess.
and then it just pushed its brother out of the nest.
That's a barbaric story.
Can you imagine doing something so terrible to your own brother?
Got it.
But that's not even the wildest part. When the mama bird came back, guess what she did?
What?
She forgot about it?
Nothing.
Yep.
She kept feeding it, caring for it, as if nothing even happened.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What if that's a
What
true
her baby
story?
did.
Or if she just like formulated
Princess.
like a parallel.
What, with the birds?
Yeah, I wonder if that actually happened, you know.
I don't know.
You fucking psycho!
It was a stupid story.
Yeah.
So, tell us what happened.
What are you talking? What happened when?
Tell us why you left your brother to die.
Seemed like a strange thing for them to bring up after all this time.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like, why? What does this have to do with anything?
Right.
What the hell are you talking about?
Stop pretending. We all know what you did.
This would be good psychological
dude.
torture, like bringing up his original sin, you know?
It's almost as sick as you asking that man to kill your son.
Yeah, well, you should drive a wedge, I guess.
Yep.
Your last night together was going to be here at this club. Was it over there?
Well, the therapy worked extremely well.
Yeah. She spilled the beans.
Did he fulfill his promise?
Ma.
Or do you wish you would have let Rex take him?
Yeah, this is very good psychological torture.
What did you lose by keeping him alive?
It's gonna backfire. He's gonna get the upper hand.
How angry you are. Tell him.
Yep, there you go.
She doesn't cooperate, and she
Nope.
doesn't break.
Was it my brother's right or left pinky that you chopped off?
Jesus, no, Sofia.
It was the right.
Hey! Don't fucking touch her!
Well, actually, it was Vic that did that.
Right. It was after he was already dead, too.
Chekhov's cigar cutter, remember? It's what we called it.
Just because somebody knows something. Tell her what you did to your brothers, and tell her why, and then we can all take a breath.
This is fucking insane!
I don't know what game you thought you were playing, Oz.
Jesus, just say it, tell her. I already f***ing know.
There we go. It's all out there now.
I know what you did to Jack and Betty. I always known.
And if nobody knew, then he could tell
Right.
himself that it wasn't real, you know? If he was the only one who ever knew.
Confused.
Why are you still lying, bro?
Disease
Because
talking
he
about.
lied to himself about it, you know?
Yeah,
He thought that was a secret nobody knew. And if you're,
Right.
for your whole life, nobody knew, then you tell yourself it's not real.
Yeah, that's... Oh.
The fact that she's like, I've always known, would really throw your inner
Yeah.
delusion.
You don't feel a fucking thing.
That's the other thing, though. Is like, his delusions are, you know, like a
I
true
had enough to give
sociopath.
us
They
war.
believe their lies. He probably believes that didn't happen.
Yeah.
They were my babies. Your brothers.
Is she gonna attack him?
You're a disappointment.
You're a waste of space.
He's gonna kill her.
I wake up every goddamn day sick that I
Yeah.
I should have let Rex kill you when I had the chance.
Whoa!
Oh!
You're the devil. You're the devil.
Well!
Ouch.
Ma,
And she sees her little baby.
Oh, man.
Ma.
Is she gonna fall down dead?
Yeah.
Come on. Seriously? Yeah, well, Sophia didn't think this all would go so crazy so fast.
I mean, how is he moving like that with fresh stab?
His mother just felt
I
that he's
guess.
got to save your mom adrenaline.
Yeah.
This drophead cop. Whoa!
He's dead now.
Get her to the hospital and say, like, I've got a stab wound and she had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, right.
Kid, where the hell are you?
Oz.
You're in a hospital, dude.
Yeah, they gotta report it though. Surely they have.
Oh,
He's got a
yeah.
guy, right? Like you gotta do it yourself while you're here, or go to your guy.
What happened? Are you okay?
Sofia, she stabbed me.
Well,
My mouth too.
I guess it was essentially Sofia who brought that about.
Right.
I got there too late. I tried the gangs. I tried to.
No, you're a good soldier,
Yeah.
Vic. You did a great job.
Just the way it is. I got nothing left to offer him, so.
That's not true. You gave people jobs in Crown Point. You got the power back on.
Yeah, you're a man of the
Yeah.
community.
Nobody did that.
Yeah, that's right.
Get the hell up. Let's go. Get your shit together and
Wow.
It's like, I did just get stabbed, so I appreciate the compliments, but
be you.
He's an inspiration to Vic.
You practiced that, huh?
Shut up.
No, it's good. It's good. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Help me out.
it's just two people walking out of the supply closet,
Yeah.
covered in blood.
Sofia's
No,
gonna
the jacket covers a lot of it. It's all good. The vest and the jacket.
Yeah.
Got a promise to keep.
I wonder if the actor who plays Vic has a stammer in real life.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems like it would be very hard to affect that the
Right.
way that
This
he
Yeah,
does
was
I agree.
my father's home. Who wants it?
I don't think we're quite clear on what you're offering.
I'm leaving Gotham. Mr. Zhao,
it. So she's just done
Yeah.
with all this.
my businesses can all be yours.
These guys are all like, we're
Well,
leaving
not all of yours.
Gotham? I didn't know we could do
Whichever
that.
one of you brings me Oz first.
Oh, it's a prize.
So who wants it?
All right, you stay put.
Okay, well, that's a big price.
Yeah.
Link.
Victor, you with Oz?
Oh, what
Oh,
now? Oh, the cops.
Sofia just put a bounty on his head.
Ah,
You're right.
loyal.
We gotta do something. But we gotta do it fast.
Tell me where you at.
All right,
Yeah.
making moves.
You think Link's gonna, like,
You think
Double-cross him?
he's trying to get Oz, or he's actually trying to help?
yeah, I don't know. Could go either way.
Listen, I never got the chance to thank you for helping me out. You know, Crown Point's prettier with lights. They're pulling bodies out of the rubble down there now. It's fucking tragic. And if the voters want answers, sure it'd be nice to have some, right?
Like what kind of answers?
Like, who
Like the truth.
blew it up?
Sofia Falcone, she sent a car full of explosives into the tunnels under the city.
Yeah, so maybe we can have her locked back in Arkham. That's what he's gonna do.
And why would she do that?
That hole in the ground used to be the biggest drug lab in Gotham. Run by a real smart motherfucker, too. Salvatore Moroni. He's pushing a new street
body's
drug
down
called
there.
Bliss.
It's true. We've got a whole narrative we can a package with a bow on it.
The Moronis kill Sofia's brother. She goes full cycle.
He's got, yeah.
She burns Sal's
He just
wife
gets
and
to
son to a
sidestep
crisp,
all of
blows
this.
up his-
If they bring law enforcement down on Sofia, that brings a full that completes the package. So yeah.
Give the people someone to hate. And
This is a good pitch.
Sebastian Haiti. That's the guy who turned the lights back on in Crown Point. Locked up the last Falcone end of the fucking drug war that's plagued
Yeah,
these.
he's handing this guy. That's the way to get it done is tell him why it's good for him.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
That's the kind of wind that you can ride all the way to the top, Councilman.
Certainly is.
Why are you telling me this, though?
And in return?
You return?
He gets it that it eliminates enemies for him.
Might be good to feel welcome in a place like this for a change. You know, meet some of those friends you got. Hell, maybe,
Making his steps towards the mayor.
Real, she's forming a commission, anti-corruption. They're going after cops, city officials.
Good.
And they have a list.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
capture it.
I don't have
They're gonna
anybody
subpoena you.
in any of those positions, right? He doesn't have,
Yeah.
like, any friends in high
You want to
places.
be welcome? You gotta look clean.
You know, top hat, monocle,
whistle.
you know?
Exactly. Uh-oh. What happened to Vic? Oh, it's the triads. You were right.
Get in.
What did they do to Vic? Oh, we got him?
I have Oz.
Packing up the last of my things. Why don't I meet you at Goodwin International, Hangar 5? Congratulations, Mr. Zhao.
Packing up the last of her things. What is she really doing?
Right. Ah. Okay.
She's starting a fire.
Starting a fire.
Triple sig.
Ugh.
Hey, that's fun.
Why? I understand that she's destroying her dad's things, but like, is she trying to burn the house down? Is
Yeah.
that, like,
she was gonna give the house away.
Guess.
I give you the ashes, you know? She doesn't like these people she was gonna give the house to.
I guess.
So much for the Falcone family.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
They weren't good.
No, all in all, not good people.
Is she just gonna leave, or is she gonna tie up the loose end with us?
I mean, yeah, she said she was gonna meet at the hangar at the airport, right?
I guess.
So they got Vic too, or is this all a play? Because we haven't seen Vic.
Right.
That makes me think it's a play to get Sofia.
I just processed what you said. That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Why you smile? Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
So what exactly? Oh! We get Zhao. Oh, there's Vic. Oh, hey. You even have a gun, Sofia?
Well, you say you and me go for a drive?
Hey, can I just go?
You're gonna let her be alive? I mean,
I
like,
guess no. Like, yeah.
the moment either one of them, or the more that you let the other one live, the more they can get the upper hand again, you know?
Right, but it seems like she didn't want any hand at all anymore,
Like old
right?
times, huh?
Well,
This
she
is her last
still
fight before
needed
she's
him
gonna leave.
captured, though.
Link was tired of being overlooked. He ain't the only one neither. Years of being brushed aside.
Yeah. Oh, all the second in commands.
Got no idea what it feels like, born into nothing. With a smile at the person whose boots on your neck. No hope of
Yeah.
See you there, just let
Gotta
up.
make sure you get them all done at once, though, so word doesn't get out.
Yep.
Here we are.
Where did he bring her?
She knew it from the very beginning. You have always been a monster.
I mean, if you think this is your last moments, you
Yep.
might as well
Never
say
gonna
what you
find
think of him.
peace. You know that? Sick like you. You're going to hell.
She didn't seem like she was that bad until Arkham. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sick until you...
I mean, she was Carmine
Screwed me,
Falcone's
yeah.
daughter. She was
Right.
never gonna be normal.
What?
What happened? Did he leave? You got her
She's
busted.
about to get caught, yeah.
Yeah, you got her sent to Arkham instead.
On the ground!
Oh no.
Hands behind your back!
Yeah, so this is a fate worse than death for her. I told you this is where she has to end up for the end.
Would she go to Arkham though?
If she
Or
was
would she
already
go to-
there, yeah, she's already
what's the
been
prison?
adjudicated criminally insane, you know?
Oh, that's true.
What do you think? What do you think? Ma.
She did.
Ma.
Yeah, sure, her vitals are going.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
I think she's a vegetable.
Is there something wrong? You gotta help her. She ain't responding.
Sir, we've been looking for you, but didn't know how to reach you.
Why are her eyes moving?
Yeah, she's
Mother
brain
has
dead.
suffered a serious stroke.
What?
Oh God.
I'm so sorry.
What? What's going on?
The last thing she said to him was that he's a disappointment and a waste of space before stabbing him in the stomach.
You say she's a fucking vegetable? Her fucking eyes are open, look!
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
what she said.
Get the doctors in here! Get the fucking doctors in here! Get a fucking doctor in here!
Yeah, he's not gonna react
No.
well.
No. He's the Penguin.
Look at me. I did it.
Yeah, he just wanted to show her his victory.
Well, you can't do this to me, please. You gotta tell me just what. Tell me you're proud of me.
That's all he needs to hear.
Right. Jeez.
Tell me I did good. I did it for you, Ma. I did it all for you. The whole thing. Your son, I'm the fucking king.
You're not gonna hear it.
That's what you wanted.
What she wanted was all three of her sons.
Right, yeah.
I think Vic really genuinely admires Oz a lot, you know?
It was like a father figure now.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You think she forgives me?
For what?
I don't know.
He still can't admit what he did.
Yeah.
Can't stop thinking about them. My brothers, you know, what kind of men they'd be if they had the chance.
Yeah.
You'd be a different man, too.
Think about that, too. My family. I miss them.
I think your mom would be pretty unhappy with who you are, Vic.
You're right.
You did good, kid.
Thanks for taking a chance on me. For taking me in.
Yeah, that was probably against his better judgment to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're family to me. You know?
Wow. Somebody who would be sad if the Penguin was gone.
Right.
You and me. That's all that's left.
That would be
I
terrifying
don't
too, to
believe in
just be like,
kismet or nothing.
we have to start something from scratch, and I don't even know what it is, really.
Yeah.
I mean, he has money, right?
They're at the top. Everybody works for them, you know?
I guess.
Yeah.
Doing what, though? You know?
Running gangs.
I can't bring you with me this time.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's the thing about family. It's your strength.
No
What?
way. He's killing Vic.
If it don't make you weak,
What are you what? Why? What?
I can't have that shit. I can't.
Yeah, he's like, I can't have people around that I actually care about because they're a weakness.
Reminding us not to like this guy as we're closing out the show that's about him. And be like, no, he's not like the good guy who we're glad to see get a happy ending.
Oh.
It wasn't for nothing.
Well.
It's just, yeah.
Well, that was evil.
Yeah.
Poor Vic. Floating in the water. A more loyal soldier you'll never find.
Right.
Strangle him.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's got
But
Sofia
it's gotta
for...
be just business, though.
Yeah.
You know?
He's got Sofia for a prisoner again. Good for him.
I brought your mail.
Imagine tasting freedom after all that time and then going back.
I think you should read it. It's from a woman named Selena Kyle.
Oh, Selena Kyle. Selena, Catwoman.
Oh.
Wrote a letter. Says she's your half-sister. There's his tuxedo and his purple car. There's the top hat!
Got a top hat! Yay!
Look at that. He's the Penguin.
Oh my god.
Wah, 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 wah.
You feel any better? You look better.
You're a sick man, Oswald.
Yep.
It's everything you wanted.
Oh, really? This is everything she wanted?
There she is.
Oswald.
You look beautiful.
So, yeah, he's really just
Yeah.
kind of lost his mind. He snapped.
You think so? Well, I mean, he's broken to completion now, right?
I guess.
The loss of his mother, like, you know,
he's got his girl dressed up like his mom.
I didn't even catch that. That is completely
That's what I was
fucked, yeah.
commenting on. She's dressed up like his mom.
Tell me you're proud of me.
Okay.
So proud of you.
I did it, Ma.
Yuck.
Oh, God.
Probably doesn't even want anything, like, more intimate than that. Probably just dancing and tell him you're proud.
Calling her mom.
Oh, look at that. There's the signal. He's out there. Hey, alright. HBO's The Penguin. What do we think? It's over.
I mean, there will be no season 2 of that, right?
You don't think so?
That seems pretty... That's all we need to know about the Penguin, right?
I think he's pretty well set up now as the Penguin we understand as the Batman villain,
right, this is an origin story, right?
Despicable guy. There's no reason to root for him against Batman after we saw, you know, what he did with Vic and all that stuff. There's every reminder that this is a bad guy who should be stopped.
Mm-hmm. This show did a really good job of, like, making me forget the horrible things that he'd done for like a moment and see like his humanity enough to feel bad for him.
Yeah,
you know,
did a good job.
And then they pretty much every time like immediately brought it back to like, oh wait, this guy's a monster. Yeah. And that's important that they did that because this is like a Batman villain.
Yeah,
it's like you must be at least regularly reminded that like this is not a good person. You're not rooting for this guy. He's a villain.
Right. Well, and so you know, beyond that, he's not a good person. It's got to be he's genuinely evil, and will like because Batman, arguably, not always a good person, you know, but he's doing things for the right reason and the greater cause and stuff, and you know, like the things Batman does when taken in isolation could be bad things. So they, especially with like the getting the electricity back on in Crown Point and all that stuff, they had to find a way to make sure that Penguin was sufficiently distinct from Batman in terms of what kind of a person he is, you know, and there is his willingness to kill and stuff like that, but he also had to be more motivated by just his own ego than by any sense of trying to do things for those outside him. You know? Right.
It's almost like Batman does morally questionable things sometimes for the right reasons, right? And the Penguin will occasionally do what we would normally in a vacuum consider good things, but for kind of
for the wrong
reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Even his motivation is like, I want to be like the type of criminal that's revered by people.
And the Crown Point, the electricity in Crown Point was not a problem for him until he couldn't get the heat on for his mom, and she was harping on him about how he couldn't take care of his mother. Yeah, you know, that's what caused him to do it, is wanting to stop getting those interactions from his mother where she said, you can't get the heat turned on for me, you know?
Right.
It was probably, I think, less even about wanting her to have the experience of being warm and comfortable. He just didn't want her to keep saying to him that he couldn't do it, you know? That it really is very centrally motivated by his own mind and his own sense of his ego. So yeah.
Yeah.
He's not good.
No, he's not. I was shocked by him killing Vic.
Yeah, but that was a surprise.
I also think that was the smartest like writing thing that they could have done, right? Because Vic is not a character in the Penguin's like lore, right?
Exactly.
But it's like it's like the final reminder, that like his true evil kind of knows no boundaries, right?
Well, yeah, it's the final reminder for us that he is purely transactional and will only ever use other people for what they can do for him, and there is no version of doing right by him or playing by the rules or, you know, operating in the correct way on his terms that will get you then in his good graces and to earn a good turn from him in response. That doesn't exist. It's what can you do for me the moment you can't anymore. I have no consideration for you at all.
That is like how you build out the most corrupt person you can. is by making sure that it's like, no, you can never trust a single word out of their mouth. They will stab you in the back at a second's notice. It doesn't matter how many, how much you've tried to like earn his trust or like create a rapport
or come through for him in ways that he didn't even ask. When Vic showed up a couple times and had ideas or arrived at the critical moment that to save the Penguin's skin when he wouldn't have otherwise, and still never enough. You can he never owes anybody a favor or anything like that. It's all scumbag. Manipulative scumbag. And he put Sofia back in Arkham, just like I had said would be the most
very good,
poetically evil ending for her. I mean, she was. Let's be real. She deserves to be locked up somewhere, but
she does.
Arkham is not a good place, and she's not insane.
More constructive places maybe where you could.
Yeah, I mean, we could get into whole conversations about restorative justice and stuff, but I don't know.
So
she's bad.
Yeah, and so Catwoman contacted her, because what did you say?
Because they're half sisters.
They're half sisters.
They're both Carmine's daughters.
That's right.
So.
That's right. Okay, I'd forgotten that piece of the cat.
And then Selina's mother is one of Carmine's victims too, one of the Hangman victims.
That's right. So I wonder if Sofia in like the next movie is going to be like a character, or if that's just sort of connecting her in.
Maybe if they do a Catwoman show, she could be on that.
That would be.
Maybe
that would be cool.
Maybe that's the better way to do it, because I feel like for the movies, I don't want them to make the movies in a way where you're expected to have done your homework with the TV shows to watch the movies. And I feel like the Penguin you can get away with just including with his top hat, get up, whatever. Sofia Falcone, you have to like then spend time in the movie establishing her and stuff. Sure. And I don't want that. So put her on more Batman villain shows. Make a Catman or not Catman. Make a Catwoman show or a Two-Face show and use Sofia on that.
Right.
I'm all for it.
I mean, the other angle they could take is introducing Catwoman in the Batman movie and like
she's in the first one.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. But then she wants to like save her sister. You don't have to know who her sister is. She's an Arkham. I don't know. There's like a couple ways to tie her, but I think you're right.
Yeah, I don't want to have to do homework.
They should do other Batman villains. The Penguin's done. I don't want to see any more Penguin.
Yeah.
There's nothing more you can do with the Penguin without having Batman there.
Yes.
Right.
Well, there are so many Batman villains we could do TV shows for.
That would be super cool. And I don't think you can't really do a Catwoman show either, because she was sort of like well introduced.
She said at the end of the movie she was going up to Blackgate, or not Black. She was going up to Bloodhaven, which is like the area where Nightwing operates in the comic lore.
That's true.
Do a show up in Bloodhaven with her.
I want to see something. I want to see someone we haven't seen like that much. I know the Penguin was in the first movie too, but like
you can put a bunch of other characters in that and have Catwoman carry it. You got Zoe Kravitz's star power. You have the character Catwoman people already know.
That's true.
I think you could do that, and you could have her stealing from Black Mask or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. You could do it, but do a show about Mr. Freeze.
Hire us, HBO. No, save Mr. Freeze for the next movie.
Yeah, that's
don't make him a TV show villain. All right,
how would they even like do like a dark, gritty version of that?
The only version on film is the Schwarzenegger version. They got to take a stab at doing it serious, So I don't know.
It's just he's one of the more ridiculous ones. Anyway,
you can do it.
Maybe getting off track a little bit.
But we like Batman. This show was great.
This was really cool.
I'm so glad we watched this, and
I feel like HBO took a chance on this and like really nailed it.
Yes, it paid off. Chiefly, we have to give credit one more time to Colin Farrell's astounding performance in this role. I've always been a fan of Colin Farrell ever since I first saw him in, I think Minority Report was the first place I saw him. But this takes him to another level entirely in terms of what I've seen him do.
This is the craziest chops I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an actor disappear into a role as completely as he did here. In terms of I can't see the actor one iota, just the character.
Heath Ledger is the only other one. That's the only other one I can think of.
That is a good comparison. And this, I don't think, is at the same level of that in terms of it just being jaw-dropping, and because you have to carry it for a whole series, too. But he disappeared into the character so completely.
Yeah, he's gone.
It's comparable on that level, for sure.
Yeah.
So, that about do it?
I think that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching with us, everybody.
Yeah,
I'm Nate.
I'm Sean.
And this is Ketchup Packets.